Good morning. Happy wake and bake. Welcome to Poetry and Prophecies. And we're almost done. We've got 24 chapters left. And then we're done with Poetry and Prophecies. I have an idea, and you'll find out what it is. I'm getting this stuff. I'm getting stuff rearranged today so I can start whatever journey I'm going on when I finish these Bible stories. So we're going to find out what I'm doing. So today we're on SIRACH 27. And this, it says, for the prophet, many sin, and the struggle for wealth binds the eyes. The trouble for wealth blinds the eyes because the struggle is real. A stake will be driven between lifted stones. Sin is wedged between buying and selling unless one holds fast to the fear of the Lord. With sudden swiftness will one's house be thrown down. When a sieve is shaken, the husks appear. So do people's faults when they speak. The furnace tests the potter's vessel. The test of a person is in conversation. The fruit of the tree shows the care it's had. Speech discloses the bent of a person's heart. Praise no one before he speaks, for it is then that people are tested. If you strive after justice, you will attain it, and wear it like a splendid robe. Birds nest with their own kind. Birds of a feather flock together. And this might be another one of those things that racists are like, we can't date black people, they're not our kind. That's not what that means. And honesty comes to those who work at it. And that's when people hate you the most. A lion lies in wait for its prey. So does sin for evildoers. The conversation of the godly is always wisdom, but the fool changes like the moon. Limit the time you spend among the stupid. Frequent the company of the thoughtful. What if you don't know anybody thoughtful? Everybody you know is stupid. The conversation of fools is offensive. Their laughter is unprovoked sin. Their oath-filled talks makes the hair stand on end, and their brawls make one stop the ears. Yeah. The wrangling of the proud ends in bloodshed, and the cops will shoot you because you're wrangling with them. And their cursing is painful to hear. That's the proud. Well, yeah, when you finally wrangle them, then they talk shit. Oh, you fucking cops, treat me bad. Because I'm black, you treat me bad. No, it couldn't be just you act like an idiot. It couldn't be your actions that cause that to happen. No, it's not because of your actions. Whoever betrays a secret destroys confidence and will never find a congenial friend. Cherish your friend, keep faith with him. But if you betray his secrets, do not go after him. For as one might kill another, you have killed your neighbor's friendship. Like a bird released from your hand, you have let your friend go and cannot recapture him. Do not go after him, for he is far away and is escaping like a gazelle from a snare. For a wound can be bandaged and an insult forgiven. But whoever betrays secrets does hopeless damage. Malice, anger, and vengeance. Whoever has shifty eyes plots mischief, and those who know him will keep their distance. In your presence, he will use honeyed talk. So he'll talk like a politician when he's looking at you, and admires your words. But later he changes his tone and twists the words to your ruin. Democrats do this, and rhinos do this, and they've been doing it to Trump. I'm telling you, we need to pray for that guy. I have hated many things, but not as much as him. And the Lord hates him as well. So is that God hates Democrats because God hates Democrats? A stone falls back on the one who throws it high, and a treacherous blow causes many wounds. Whoever digs a pit falls into it, because this is Sparta, and whoever lays a snare is caught in it. Yeah, this is Democrats. They think they're so smart, but the evil anyone does will recoil on him, like tax returns, without knowing how it came upon him. It couldn't be because, again, personal responsibility. It's not because you're rich, it's because you're dumb. Mockery and abuse will defeat. No, that's not what it says. Mockery and abuse will befall the arrogant, and vengeance lies in wait for them like a lion. Yes, get 'em! Those who rejoice in the downfall of the godly will be caught in a snare. Yes, this. Yes, so much this. This is it. The Democrats are so happy when they ruin people. And pain will consume them before they die. Ooh. Wrath and anger, these also are abominations. Yet a sinner holds on to them. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah. So we've learned a lot. God hates Democrats as much as we do. Democrats and progressives, but they're the same thing. They're all communists. Scott hates communists. Yeah. Anyway, how many minutes are we at? All right, give me 1 second, and I'm gonna figure out if we're doing any more. Hold on. All right, we'll do 28. Then we have 23 left. It says, the vengeful will face the Lord's vengeance. Indeed, He will remember their sins in detail. Oh, I hope so. Forgive your neighbor for the wrong he did to you. When you pray, your own sins will be forgiven. Does anyone nourish anger against another and expect healing from the Lord? Who am I nourishing anger against? I don't know. Can one refuse mercy to a sinner like oneself and seek a pardon for one's own sins? Can one refuse mercy to a sinner like oneself, yet seek pardon for one's own sins? Ooh. If a mere mortal cherishes wrath, who will forgive his sins? Remember your last days said an enmity. Remember your last days and set enmity aside. Is this anger? Let's find out. Okay. We'll just do it this way. Easter Island's iconic statues. Enmity, the state of feeling of being actively opposed or hostile to shit. So set your hostility aside. Remember death and decay. Cease from sin. Wait a minute. Remember your last days and set your hostility aside. Remember death and decay. Remember death and decay and stop sinning. Remember the commandments and do not be angry with your neighbor. Remember the covenant and overlook faults. Avoid strife and your sins will be fewer. For the hot-tempered kindle strife. Oh, this is real life right now. Yes. Well, not right now, but this is real life. The sinner disrupts friendships. Yeah, because he steals from everybody. And sows discord among those who are at peace. Sinner disrupts friendships and sows discord among those who are at peace. Oh, I'm so guilty of that. The more the wood, the greater the fire. The more cruelty, the fiercer the strife. The greater the strength, the sterner the anger. Greater the wealth, greater the wrath. Yeah, rich people have a tendency to be rude. Pitch and resin make fire flare up. And a hasty quarrel provokes bloodshed. Oh, that does. The evil tongue. The evil tongue. If you blow on a spark, it turns to a flame. If you spit on it, it dies out. Yet, both you do with your mouth. You blow and spit. Listen, shut up, Nikki. Cursed be the gossip and the double-tongued, Democrats and progressives, for they destroy the peace of many. Get fucking communists. They're all three the same thing. A meddlesome tongue subverts many and makes them refugees among the people. It destroys strong cities and overthrows the houses of the great. A meddlesome tongue drives virtuous women from their homes and robs them of the fruit of their toil. Whoever heed it will find no rest, nor will they dwell in peace. A blow from a whip raises a welt, but a blow from the tongue will break bones. Many have fallen by the edge of the sword, but not as many as by the tongue. Happy the one who is sheltered from it and has not endured its wrath, who has not borne its yoke or has been bound with its chains. For its yoke is a yoke of iron, and its chains those of bronze. The death inflicts an evil death. Even Sheol is preferable to it. Yeah, see, y'all ain't going to hell. You're going somewhere else. It will have no power over the godly, nor will they be burned in its flame. But those who forsake the Lord fall victim to it. It burns among them unquenchably. It will hurl itself against them like a lion, and like a leopard, it will tear them to pieces. As you fence in your property with thorns, so make a door and bolt it for your mouth. As you lock up your silver and gold, so make balances and scales for your words. Be a lawyer. Take care not to slip by your tongue and fall victim to one lying ambush. And fall victim to one lying in ambush. I want to say real quick before we go about this burning in fire, right? So, like, the terrible people, the ones that make all this shit happen, right? All this sinning, and treating people bad. It seems like those type of people are going to be the ones that actually burn in hell. The other ones, it says it throws them down to a pit. But the smooth tongue, those are going to be the ones that burn on fire. What am I doing in life? Anyway, I think that one was it. Yeah. That was it. So, thank you for joining me. I appreciate you. I appreciate you for watching. I love you. And we are almost done. We're almost done. Oh, it's so exciting. Anyway, thank you for watching. I will be back later. I love you and have the greatest day ever.